This message is for anyone. It doesn't matter your zodiac sign. You don't even have to follow astrology or the zodiac. It's just what I'm picking up. We're going to call it general, but ooh, I was like holding my breath. It's like someone could be holding their breath here, or kind of like someone could have been, I don't know. You know what this feels like to me? Someone knows that something is completely done. They know something's done. They know it's over. They know it's never going to be the same. They know that they know the end is coming to something. Someone knows something is coming or it's already done, and they know it's done. That's what I'm getting. They know it's done. They know it's too late. They know it's over. They know they've been caught. They know they've been busted. They know that the truth is out. They know that you see it. Something like this. It's like, or it could be in the government. It could be like, oh, we're not hiding it anymore. We're just going to make it obvious. We're just going to, it's like, somebody here may not even try to like talk themselves out of something or try to, what do you call that? Like, because they know they can't. It's too obvious now. It's too fucking obvious. This would be like, oh, we're not trying to kill you now. It's like too obvious. Like we all know that our government's trying to kill us allegedly, all of them allegedly, but especially America allegedly. But it's like, are you going to lie now? It's like somebody knows they can't lie now. They know that they can't lie now. You can't hide it. And maybe they don't care to. But I feel like they didn't necessarily, like somebody didn't want this to be seen this way, but it's too late. Too bad. So sad. It's definitely seen. It's definitely known. It's over. It's done. Finito. Finale. Adelaide. I'm hearing a lot with that word. Anyway, it's, I mean, there's nothing that can be done about it now. It's clear. It's evident. It's obvious. I mean, all we need now is just someone to come out and say it. Just come out and fucking say it. But somebody doesn't have the balls to do that. See, somebody doesn't, I believe someone here in this message does not have the balls to just, it's like, or maybe it doesn't have to do with balls, but they're still trying to play a game. Like maybe they know if they just were to admit this or verbally say it that, on the other side, it could go bad. Like someone here has had some sort of options or something. Like they've had options. Maybe they have options as in they got money for bunkers or they already have their bunkers. Or maybe it's like a person here. If it's a love situation, somebody may be like, well, I didn't necessarily want you to find out. But now that you have, I'm going to not say something and dig myself a grave with you and try to even get you back because I definitely think you're done with me now. And if I do that, then you may tell who I have been fucking with that I tried to get you back, and then there'll be proof of it because maybe I wrote it or something. So then there'll be proof of it. And so since you don't want me, I still want to have this person over here. It's like somebody's playing their cards right, or they're not closing all chapters. They're not closing all doors because it's like, I don't want to completely dig myself a hole. Like, yeah, I know I'm caught. I know we're busted. I know people know now, or I know you know now. But I'm still going to hold on to my little, like somebody here was planning this the whole time though. Whatever this is, someone was definitely planning something the whole time. It's like, someone was definitely playing two sides. Somebody was hoping to have two different people, maybe several different people. Somebody was hoping to have their options or whatever, whilst I get someone here was using other people or another person. That's what happened. And they've been busted now. They've been caught. It's either a government, allegedly, and everybody sees it now. It's fucking clear. I mean, the people who don't, it's like, wow. I mean, I didn't realize there was still that level of sleeping left on Earth. I mean, you think people that are like somewhat woke up, but no, there's some people that are completely just, they are snoozing but walking, okay? But most people see a little bit of it, like people may not vote anymore because they're like, well, it's all a lie anyway, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? This is why I've never done it, allegedly. It's just like, what the fuck, right? Or it could be someone here who sees that another person's just been a fucking manipulator or player, been lying to them. They've been telling them things, keeping them around, right? But they haven't been putting a whole lot. I don't know, whatever it is. They got busted. This person catches them. You're the one that catches them. Somebody catches someone red-handed. If it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. But then this person doesn't try to fight for it as hard anymore because they're like, well, fuck, I can't really talk myself out of this one. But then they also keep their option open over here, right? Like whatever they're doing, if they're using words and manipulation, because they don't, this is someone who, they wouldn't know what to do if they got in a spot where they had no fucking options, where they had no plan B, right? Someone here definitely has a plan B, C, D, F, motherfucking whatever, all the way down to Z, X, Y. It doesn't matter. They have plans. They have backups. They have backups. They have maybe have backup phones. They have backup plans. Backup maybe something. Hearing a backup camera. They have backup evidence. They have backup apps. Backup exit plans. You know, I'm seeing a lot of scenarios. I'm seeing the people in the government empower the elites, and then I'm seeing they're like, oh, we got backups, but y'all are all fucked, you know, allegedly. And so it's like, and we know that y'all know that now, and that we've really just been trying to kill you. We basically sold y'all out, allegedly, but it's like, well, we can go underground, or we can get, you know, we got the money to do it. We got this and that, and y'all are all dying. If it doesn't get you that way, or by other countries getting you, it'll get you in your food, or your fucking air you breathe, or the lights in your home, or the microwave. You're all dead, you know? It's like, allegedly. Or it's like, but we're fine. We're safe. We've been safe the whole fucking time. We were just slowly killing y'all, allegedly. But or it's a love situation where somebody's like, yeah, and I'll keep you on the side if you're limited. But then I've got this going on over here. But you know, it's like I've got a plan B. I'm good to go. I've got a backup. That's this message. I'll tell you who has a great backup plan that never fails, right? Like we as humans, or even entities that run things will say, oh, we have backup plans, like don't worry, we've got this, you know, there's this and that, and you're covered no matter what. But it's like no one's completely covered. There's only one energy that is completely covered and always has a plan. I feel like someone here who thinks that they're safe from something is going to realize that they're actually not as safe as they thought. They're not as in the clear, or they're not as covered as they thought. I'm hearing a backup account. Someone here has like they're like, oh, I have a backup, or I have a backup plan, a plan B. Like if you, or it could be a backup account. There could be like a spy here or something. But well, if you block this one, I'll just log in from this one, or I'll go incognito. And it's like, I can see the backups too. Are you crazy? Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how long it's been there. Doesn't matter when you created it. Or a backup bitch. Somebody got a backup bitch or a backup dude. Somebody's got a backup plan, a backup bunker, a backup vehicle, backup plane. Backup job. It's like, well, this one don't work out, I got another one, you know. I got another plan, you know. If I get fired from this one because I get caught fucking my boss, or I get caught doing things I'm not supposed to do, then it's okay because I got a backup, you know. I've got a cushion. I've got, you know, maybe someone here, it's a backup, like, well, if they do this, then I have my money in other places too. I got a backup. If they know this vehicle, I have a backup plan. I'll just drive my neighbor's vehicle because they don't know that, so I got a backup plan. It's really conniving. It's very strategic. It's definitely planned. Whatever this is has been planned. Someone's been planning. They've been very sneaky and malicious. It's not good energy. Whoever it is, and I don't feel it's good. Now, there are things where it's good to have backup. It's a good thing. Like maybe somebody does make a backup account because like this is a great example. If you have a TikTok, people can just report you for fucking anything on there, right? After you've worked so hard, because jealous motherfuckers, right? So then you're like, well, I need a backup. So, you know, that could be the case. But I'm not getting that here. I'm getting someone has maliciously had some sort of backup. They've been doing something behind the scenes. They've been getting away with something, and their backup is, I don't really care. Like they've been having to play a role, and they don't really care who gets hurt in the process as long as they're safe in the end, and maybe whoever else they want in their little bubble, their corner. But it's like they want to make sure their ass is covered first. They don't really care about anyone else. That is a dangerous place to be. Not for anyone else, for this person, because it's wrong. Someone here that's doing something wrong, or that's only been worried about saving their own ass in a situation, they don't really care about anyone else. They haven't really cared. Well, they're going to care because all their plans are going to fail. It's like, well, you didn't plan for this, did you? Because the universe sees everything. Like somebody here, yeah, they're good. They're a good player on the board. They are. And they are very good at it. But there's someone who's better. There's always someone who's better, right? So someone's like, I've got, you know, the universe is like, I've got God. I've got plans that you'll never see coming. I'm the master of plans. There's almost this need for someone here who's been doing something sneaky. I don't know why. My spirit guides are telling me I'm kind of giving the sneaky people a warning. it's not necessarily a heads up like you have time to make another plan. I think Spirit's telling me to tell whoever this is, you have no warning. The warning is your run for it, because it's too late to make another plan now. Someone has been doing something that wasn't right because they wanted to get away with something. They've been wanting to get away. It's a very negative energy. It's a very perverted energy. It's a toxic energy. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of underhanded, I'm even hearing illegal activity. It's not okay. It's not right. And it's also affecting the souls of the souls of other people, or the souls of one other person. Could be several people, could even be children that get harmed here, whether it's the government doing it or this is close to home, a romantic situation, a friend even. A friend. It's somebody here who's done something and they were doing something behind the scenes. It was not right. Their plans, their intentions were cruel. They've been gaining momentum. They've been gaining some sort of ego boost. They've been gaining power and control, maybe even money, stealing from another due to what they've been doing. And they've had a lot of different ways they could do it. They had a lot of different plans, a lot of different, well, if this doesn't work, then I'll do it like this. And it's like, you haven't thought of everything. Someone here hasn't thought of everything. And the universe is like, but we have. So this is a warning. It's not really a warning. It's too late for the warning. The warning is too late. That's what Spirit's saying, is whoever's been doing this against you, okay? Or vice versa, it's like, I hope you do try to make another plan, because now we can just sit back and laugh at it. We, as in the universe, is going to be like, we hope you do make other plans and you continue to try to make plans, because what's going to happen is you're going to wear yourself out. You're going to energetically wear yourself out. So it's like the universe here has been seeing somebody who had cruel intentions, not only intentions, actions, who has actively been doing something to harm several people, or one in particular person had malicious intent, was a liar, has been a liar. And this person here is going to wear themselves out because they're constantly living in fear that they're going to get busted, or they're going to get caught, or their past is going to catch up to them, or this spirit's going to catch up to them. Like, this is definitely someone who, whatever they believe in or not, doesn't matter. They've felt haunted in some way, because energy is very real, and there's a lot of different types of energies that roam this earth. And it's true that if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So someone here has been definitely living by the sword, and what they've been doing has been very wrong. But they have no moral conscience. Like, they don't really care. They have no morals. They've been getting away with it, so it's like, well, it must not be too bad, or I just don't give a fuck. I'm powerful. Someone has like a God complex here. Like, they think that they're basically God, or they can do whatever they want because they've gotten away with it for so long. But I've talked about this before. A lot of times, God will allow you to get away with something for so long just so you can be proud about it, just to test you and see what you're going to do with it, and just to see how and what character it creates from you. And when they see that it builds a very nasty individual who feels like they're in the right, and they don't really learn lessons, and they're okay with hurting other people, and they're not going within and learning anything about them, that's when real shit hits the fan. Because when this person does face what's coming to them, it's going to be so brutal, there's no way out of it. They're not going to get out of it. So whoever this is, they've been doing something very, very bad. Very bad. And they've been almost like laughing about it. Like, they think it's funny. They think it's funny, or they think it feels good. It feels very sexual to me, even. Like, I don't know. It feels sexual. It feels, definitely there are entities attached to this person, whether they're aware of it or not. Okay? It's almost like possession in some way. They've been influenced by negative energy, and it's attached to them. They allow it. It's very, I keep getting perverted. Some sort of perversion, some sort of using another or several others. And perversion doesn't always mean sexual. It could just be someone who gets off on other people's suffering, gets off on knowing that they're convincing another that they're one way when they know they're not, gets off on lying. Like, actually it turns them on. You know, it's something like that. Like, it makes them feel better the sneakier they are. It's like, yeah, I did good, you know? But they're like abusing it in some way, or like they could do the right thing, but they're not doing the right thing. Like, they're not doing the right thing. They haven't been doing the right thing. The universe is watching this individual and has seen what they've been doing, and that they've been abusing their power. They've been abusing their authority. They've been abusing another person, their time, their money, their energy. They've been abusing this person's heart, their feelings. They've been abusing people's health, taking from the poor even, taking from them in some way, disregarding their needs, all whilst they can still grow and become more powerful, like evil. But they have no sleep. This is someone who has no peace. These are people, these are entities, these are energies that have no peace. These are groups of people, these are secret societies, these are companies and whatever that have no peace. One individual, though, this is a lover, this is a friend, this is a family member who actually has no peace because they are always looking over their shoulder now. They still don't have any concept of, are they doing wrong? They don't care. Somebody wouldn't do something like this if they cared. Okay, it's not about caring at this point for them. It's about they're worried it's going to come back on them. Because deep down, there's always that little voice inside of us that's like, oh, damn, what if this happened to me? And it's like, well, it is going to happen to you. It's not only going to happen to you, it's going to be like 10 times worse. And it may come in a completely different form. Ask me how I know. Because I used to be this way. This is how I know. This is how I talk to other people. This is how I help other people. Because what you put out, you get right back. You can't do things like that. Someone's had malicious intent. They've had cruel intentions. They've been doing cruel things. They've been lying. They've been scandaling. There's a lot of scandals. There's a lot of secrets. There's a government, allegedly, and closer to home, in a friend group, in a church group, in a work group, and it's like we've been getting away with it. We think it's funny. We think it's humorous. But someone's going to have the last laugh, and it's not going to be these people, these societies, these groups, or this person. This ex, this partner, this old friend. It's not going to be these people, you know? Small little victories that seem so massive, like they've been winning for so long, but when the final, I'm hearing curtain call. When all is said and done, this is someone who slides right down that mountain. Like they're on the top of it, like beating on their chest like fucking King Kong, like, like, I still have something. Like, maybe this is someone who's been fucking around, but then they don't get caught by who they're with. Like, they don't actually get caught. But then, like, one person does catch something enough that they're like, I'm done with you. I'm done. And they leave, but this person's still proud, right? They're like, well, I still got this person. They still don't know about what I was like with them, and there's no way they'll ever talk. It's like, they don't have to. You're going fucking down. You know, like, someone's going down. Their plan B is not gonna matter. I'm even getting someone here who did something on like maybe a laptop or a computer, like maybe they had some sort of something, or maybe it's a cellular device, maybe it's text messages, maybe it's videos or something, and they're like, well, I have another phone or another computer, so I'll just get rid of this one because they won't know I have more than one. So it's like a plan B. The thing is, whoever this is, that's a kill. This is a kill smoothie. It's probably have green shit in my teeth, but it's fine. It's really good. Whoever this is, it's like, or however many people it is, I'm going to say it's one person, because a lot of you, this is like a person. It's not just the government doing it, allegedly. It's closer to home. A truth is going to be seen. Whether it's seen physically, it's found out. Maybe you have an epiphany about someone. Maybe you just realize, maybe you get a dream about someone. You realize someone's intentions for you. You realize the truth, vice versa. They realize it about you. Something like that. And it's like, we have a person here who's like, well, I have a backup. Like, I have another plan in case this doesn't work, or I have another lie to follow this lie, but it's not gonna work. It like doesn't work. Like, this is the end. This is the final road for somebody. Somebody's about to walk the fucking plank. Right into the ocean, just splash, okay? This is done. This is finito. We have no more business together. We have no more business. Like, this is it. It's a finality. It's done. From here on out, this may be someone who's like, I will never support my country again. I will never support politics again. I will never support a certain person again, a certain company. They won't hear from me again. I'm not going to wait on them to respond. Like, that's fine. They won. They got it. They won. And you can have it. And trust and believe, I don't even have to leave a bad review or anything. You just won't hear from me. I don't want anything else from you because I wasn't getting it anyway. I was getting something very false. So I don't want your help or something like that. Like somebody's, this is over. This is over. This is like, I will never. Some of you may decide now that you've realized someone's true intentions for you. Let's say it's the family situation. I've been getting it for a couple days. Somebody here is like, now that I completely know, like they've had an awakening. It's like an awakening. And when you've had an awakening, you don't go back from an awakening. It's like riding a bike. Like once you know how to do it. Once you see, you can't unsee. And so someone here has had an awakening about a particular individual in their life or a particular situation in their country they're in, or a particular religion, a particular relationship, partnership. And someone's like, now that I see this, it's just done. Like I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to take what I know. Maybe even take what I know and keep it to myself. Take what I know and take what I realize about us, what I realize about you, what I realize about this, what I realize about all of it, and I'm going to go away from you. And you're not going to hear from me again. Or you're not going to get my support, or you're not going to... Like someone's cutting the cord, someone's cutting the ties with something. It's like, I'm done. I'm completely done. That's it. It's like, I'm completely done. No hard feelings. I'm just done. Someone is going to find out information, whether it's like, I feel like it's an awakening they have. But maybe they see something, or maybe they realize something. Someone's going to realize something in some way. How it comes about, I don't know. But they're going to actually, once it happens, they're going to realize it. And from that moment on, it's like, I'm going to do my best to avoid you. I'm going to do my best to we'll never have to talk to each other. We'll never have to, whatever. Or I won't mingle my energy with yours. I won't get involved. I won't support. I won't necessarily go against you, but I'll forget that I'm even a part of this, or that I ever was, or that we ever existed together. I'll forget that we ever communicated. I'll forget that I ever anything with you. I'll forget you. And someone may be like, well, how could you just do that? How could anyone just... It's easy. If you find out something that you know is the truth, especially the real truth, not the truth by opinion, an actual truth about something. Like about your government and what they're doing to you and your family and everyone else. And how and not even just government, people in the music industry, people, powerful people, people in business. It's like once you find out the truth and you see it, or a lover, or somebody who did business with you or something, it's like once you see a family member, it's going to be like, all that someone's going to be able to do is say, well, I'll just take it as a betrayal. And there's nothing I can really do about it other than to completely cut my energy from yours and have nothing to do with you ever again. It's like someone here is realizing that they're realizing a betrayal in the near future if it hasn't happened yet, and they're going to be like, well, like this is a really strong person to be able to just say, what can I do about it? There's nothing I can do about it. Lesson learned. Hard lesson learned, though. Someone's going to learn a hard lesson. And maybe that they have to have their own back. They have to do their own research. They have to grow their own food. They have to stay to themselves. They have to protect their own because no one else is going to do it. Like someone may realize that it's like for each man to himself or something like that. It's like it's like, damn, I'll take, maybe it's someone who's going to just have to take a loss. Someone's taking a loss. Maybe even someone here thought that is going to realize they've put too much of their faith into something or someone, and they're going to realize that it wasn't a good idea to have done that. And it's just like they're going to learn the lesson. Now, the people who are involved, they're not learning any lessons, but it doesn't matter. This is your life, Maybe some of you are realizing, I've learned the lesson. Lesson learned. Won't do that again. Is it too late? Is it too late to No, are you still breathing? It's not too late. It's not complete betrayal. You're still here, you know? Someone may be realizing that they've given another person too much power. They've given someone too much of their time, someone too much of their trust. They've given too much energy. They've been blinded. They've been lied to. They've been completely manipulated or betrayed or used, or it was a complete hoax. Like, you know, it's not true. It's not real. It was a facade. It was leading someone on. It was but then they're going to be like, I can't do anything about it other than I could blame. I could be angry. I could try to seek revenge, but what's that going to do? I mean, is it going to force them to see what they've done? They don't care at the end of the day. I can only control my actions, and I can only control my mind and how I see things, and I'd rather just learn the lesson so I don't repeat it again. This person will undoubtedly have and get their just dessert. But as for me, I could waste time trying to worry about that or be like, oh, did you see this? How are you letting this happen? Or I could just try to like adjust my own reality. My stomach is growling so bad. All right, I'm going to drink my smoothie, get off here, and we'll get the other Aquarius video and the other Aries video that I want to put out. Thank you guys for being here and being so supportive. I love you so much. And of course, if I get and Spirit comes through and says do another one, another Zodiac, I will. But I'm not just going to put them out and people aren't even watching them. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.